to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant replay sports cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory, or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
No one wants to deal with a plumbing, electrical, or HVAC emergency. It's even worse when you're not sure what it'll cost, when it'll get fixed, or if someone's just selling you something. When you call Hale, you can trust our experts to actually solve your home's problems quickly. And with true transparency pricing, you know the price you're told is the price you'll actually pay. Book online now at happyhiller.com. Happy you'll be, or the service is free.
Call the Happy Face truck today.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks so you can make smarter decisions faster. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Giving your liver a spring cleaning is easy with Active Liver from New Nordic, the delicious daily detox that will keep you feeling your best. Search for Active Liver by New Nordic on Amazon or pick up some at your local CVS, Wegmans, or GNC.
Some journeys start small, with small pause and big purpose.
That's how it'll fly, you sweet girl.
Every great partnership begins with the first step.
Bella, let's go.
Guiding them through the world so one day they can guide someone through life. With shared experience, confidence grows, and the path becomes clear. It takes time, patience, and love. But the reward lasts a lifetime.
Hey, good girl, Bella.
You don't just raise a puppy. You raise a future. Become a Dogs Inc. puppy raiser. Give a dog a purpose. Give someone hope.
Learn more at dogsinc.org.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVOQ Port St. John, ESPN Northwest Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub! I'm full of water! TGIF hot tub! Gonna get you hot tub! I'm gonna make it wet! Stay hot tub! Rubber dub in hot tub! Rubber dub with me! Should I get in the hot tub? Yeah! Will it make me sweat? Yeah! Should I get in the hot tub? Get in! Will it make me wet? Yeah!
And good morning and welcome to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Patrick, I want my yard to look absolutely gorgeous. I like to look like a golf course. And I don't want bugs in my house. I don't like spiders. I don't like roaches. I also like insects eating my grass. Can you help out? What can you do? Are you local?
Local. Turf Pro Pest Control.
What?
Right here in Panama City.
What will you do to help this situation? What can you do to make that yard? Somebody said you could come up with a game plan. You execute it, and that yard is absolutely beautiful.
Well, the first step is you got to call. Then we come out to the property. We actually walk the property with you. We can look at what's going on, discuss it with you, come up with a game plan, then execute the game plan. Currently, right now, one of the biggest things we're seeing, mole crickets. They're here. It's that time of year. You got to get your insecticides down to get rid of the mole crickets before they start damaging the turf. Ants. They are active and trying to get in houses. We've gotten several calls here in the last week and a half. Carpenter ants everywhere. They're looking for water. We hadn't had much rain. We had a little bit last week, which was great. But they're looking for water. They're going to be getting in your house. Give us a call, 850-890-5820. We can get out there, execute the game plan, eliminate all those ant problems that you have, get the mole crickets heading out, get the yard fertilized, and have it pretty.
I tell you what, they do an incredible job. You can't get more local than that. His beautiful daughter's a cheerleader at Mosley High School. Now, is your son actually in Mosley now? Has he got another year to get there?
He will be at Mosley starting this coming school year.
And he's doing something that nobody really knows much about. This he's on the fishing team.
Yeah, he's going to be doing the Mosley bass fishing team. Travis Page started that a couple of years ago. They've had 3 kids get college scholarships fishing. They travel the state. The team does every year. They'll go all the way from Bainbridge, Georgia to Lake Okeechobee down in Clewiston and all throughout the state. They get tough days to fish. It doesn't matter. It's almost like football, except if it starts lightning, you're still out there. Because once they let you go, you're out there, and you got to be back by 3:00. So you leave typically.
Be careful of that lightning.
6:37 in the morning. Most of the kids, they'll find shelter, get up underneath the dock if there's something around, or you hide. But when they let you go at launch, you have till 3:00 to catch you 5 good fish. Bring them in. So he's excited.
And I'm sure they watch out and take weather reports in consideration, and I'm sure they would cancel. They knew they were going to have some.
Yeah, and they cancel events. They shorten events. They do a lot of stuff. The tournament directors, they're watching the weather real closely. There were several events this past year where they shortened the day because there was going to be weather coming in later in the afternoon. So instead of 3:00, you have to come in at 12, and they'll announce that and do different stuff. But the bass fishing is really interesting because you will have as many as 200 boats with 2 kids per boat at some of these tournaments.
You know, we had a kid, I know Bay had one, but we had a football player in Cape Coral, our rival school, out on the practice field, get struck by lightning, killed. You never want to do anything like that.
We have a couple local big-time fishermen. One, he just got fishing up at Santee Cooper. They had an Elite Series Bassmasters tournament. He finished 14th. That's Drew Benton. He should be back in town. He's probably sleeping right now because he's been on the road for a couple weeks. We have a high school kid that's graduating this week, Carter Myers, son of Fred Myers. He's been fishing the Redfish Tour with his dad, doing very well, and then he was also a member of the Mosley bass fishing team. So it's a big industry, a big sport. You just don't get as much out there. There's close to 700 colleges now that give scholarships.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. All right, I want to get this in. I got to talk about this, and I got to be careful. The weekend was great. Friday, went to the Panama City Beach, out by schooners, and the water was like drinking water. Absolutely gorgeous. Had a great time. Went and saw a movie Saturday. Julie wanted to go see Michael Jackson movie. Really good movie, no doubt about it. Sunday, we get up, go to church. After church, go to J. Michael's restaurant. And then from there, we go to Publix. Actually, I dropped Julie off at a little store. She's got a store thing. Anyway, going to Publix, and I had to get 2 things. Go outside and look to my left and see a poor lady. I don't mean poor. I mean, bless her heart, laying outside the door. And the guy goes, she just got hit by a truck. So I run back inside. I tell the lady working there to call 911. We have a lady out here just got run over by a truck. I go back out there, walk over to her, and I tried to block the sun from her face. And 2 young, we got some heroes around here. 2 or 3 young men. When I say young men, younger than we are, probably Patrick's age. Were helping as much as they can, pumping her heart, trying to get a pulse. And I'll be honest with you, when I saw her, I think she was gone then. I walked up there, and I'd never seen him out of blood, out, and it was all from the head. And then there was a black 4Runner, Georgia tag. I made sure I looked at the tags. It was from Georgia. And one thing that really upset me about it, I got to be real careful. I need to be careful what I say, but I was kind of upset. If I had hit somebody, I would at least walked over there, got out of the car, and checked on them. And maybe they did, But as far as I could tell, and I was right there, I didn't see that. I could be wrong because it was a lot of panic, a lot of people upset. And I want to brag on our medics here on Panama City Beach.
EMT guys.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job. One of my neighbors is actually a firefighter, and he did a great job trying to save her, and bless his heart. But when the female officer came up, she was asking questions, ma'am, there's a camera right there above the door as you go into Publix. All you got to do is go in there and get the camera and get the video. You can see everything that happened. But anyway, it was just sad. It just really a sad time. The poor, the beautiful lady. She was older. I think when I first saw her, I thought she was probably older than me, late 60s, 70s, whatever. Then I found out she was 82 because it was kind of hard to see when you saw it. But when the blood quit coming out, that means the heart has quit pumping. So I really thought she was gone. They said in the paper that she pronounced dead at the hospital, and I believe she was killed instantly. That's just me. I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
The thing, too, though, is when you hit somebody, not that I've done it, but I'm sure the shock of hitting somebody probably kept them from just, so anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, you can imagine on a Sunday, you go in and you get your groceries and you walk out the door and somebody runs you over.
Oh, no.
And that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's grandmother. It's just sad. And she was a local girl. She was.
Parking lots are full. You got to be careful. I know if you go to Sam's sometime, that people want to pull through after they parked when it's an open spot, and you may have somebody pulling in. But when it's crowded, you got to go really slow.
And when you come out those doors, people are used to people stopping for you. And I've seen people, and I'm guilty. I've been on my phone, walked right through there, and a car had to stop kind of quick. Another thing I've done, after seeing that, I've been very careful walking in Bay Point. I walk facing the traffic. I've been so many times I've had to walk into the grass because people on their cell phone, they're off the road on their cell phone. You've got to be careful. We got people that work out. You've seen it, Patrick. There's people out there that work out there that drive too fast, and you got little kids playing. All it takes is one mistake.
I tell you, these people on these motorized bicycles, too, they're on the wrong road, on the wrong side of the road, on the sidewalk. And if you got traffic coming from the left, how many times do you look to the right to make sure nobody's on the sidewalk? So you got to be careful.
And I'll be honest with you, too. I don't want to say much about this, but I don't think they might have been from Georgia. But let me put it this way. I don't think they were from Georgia, if you know what I mean. I think they were somewhere else. Maybe not from this country. I don't know. That's the way it kind of looked. I don't know. But anyway, y'all pray for that poor lady, for her family. They have not released her name yet. But again,
well, you got next of kin and all that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
there were the two that. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up about it. It was terrible. God bless her. It was terrible. But again, those I knew one. I'm not gonna mention his name because I'm not sure he wanted me to. But the other two guys that were helping, those guys are heroes. They did everything they could to try to get her, and we couldn't get a pulse. They did everything they could. Then a female walked up there, and she goes, "I'm a nurse," and so they kind of let her do her thing, and she went to work, did the best she possibly could, and then the medics got there, and they did everything they could, but and they started taping everything off, and you know then what's happened when they tape it off. But anyway, it was a terrible situation. So that kind of ruined the weekend. Everything else was going pretty good till that happened. So God bless that poor lady. And I say poor, I don't mean somebody that's poor, just
unfortunate.
Unfortunate, yeah, that's probably a better word. But anyway, Glenn?
Yes, sir.
Florida State Seminoles, I know you got an update on them. I was disappointed in their softball team.
Yes, sir.
Don't give us too much right now.
I know.
I do have a question on that when we get there.
Okay.
Because I don't know all the rules for it, and I read something, and I was like, that's a little weird. But
yeah, all right.
Controversial.
I know what because I'm going to get into one of the controversial calls that I thought I don't think it was handled right, but that's
Yeah. I tell you what, I watched Bama play. They look good. Alabama looked good. Texas looks good. There are a lot of good. I think out of the 12, I want to say 9 made it. They kept on going to super regions out of the SEC. I believe it was 9, the number. And I've got it written down somewhere, but I'm going to let Glenn talk about FSU when we get to that. Right now, let's talk about some of our great people. We were, after church, we went to the legendary J. Michael's restaurant. I had the biggest cheeseburger. That place is incredible. Best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Saturday after movie, where did we go? We went to Pepper's Mexican Grill. Not in town, but the one on Thomas Drive. Thomas Drive. No, the one on Panama City Beach Parkway, right near Arnold High School. We had a blast up there. It was, we went there about 5 o'clock. Good crowd, but the food was incredible. buy one, get one free, margaritas, draft beer. Go check it out. You'll absolutely love it. Today, and today only, if you're military personnel, you get a 10% discount at Pepper's Mexican Grill. Go check it out. We think you'll love it. Great place to have birthday parties. If there's anything's going on in high school, like a spring football game, go check it out. We just had that. Griff just had his game. We're going to have Griff on here in a little bit.
It was Friday. Yeah.
So. A lot of, I guess spring football now is officially over.
Yeah,
it's pretty close.
Unless you didn't go your 20 days, you can go a couple of days over.
Okay.
So right. I know Coach Crockett used to do that. We would get out there and walk them through and show them some things. So
what they did wrong. Yeah. All right, let's talk about a couple more great people. Pat Purnell, City Commissioner Lynn Haven, does an incredible job. Beef O'Grady's Lynn Haven. You're over there and you want a great meal. That's the place to go in Lynn Haven. No doubt about that. Beef O'Grady's Lynn Haven. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We got Patrick, we got Glenn. And when we get back, we hope we get Coach Griff on here from Arnold High School. We'll be right back.
The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is designed specifically for sports fanatics like you. The sports content you demand is always on. Live stream our national and local sports talk anywhere you go. Reach us on all social media. You can also be a part of the show. Call and text into our studios. Plus, up-to-the-minute weather and traffic maps. The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is available at the Apple Store and Google Play.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the south, sunshine and 84. Mostly clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 73, and a wind coming out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a gentle breeze right around 9 miles per hour with a high of 84. About the same at 82 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly sunshine. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish. Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597, 850-896-6597, and online at wheelhousedba.com.
This May, we honor the courage, sacrifice, and service of America's heroes. At Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, we're proud to celebrate Military Appreciation Month with an additional 15% off any fine jewelry purchase for all active duty and veteran service men and women. Whether it's a service-inspired piece, a timeless gift, or something special to mark a milestone, thank you for protecting the freedoms we hold dear. Coin and Bullion Reserve's Fine Jewelry, proudly saluting those who serve.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves Morning Update, presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves take Game 3 from the Red Sox. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network Morning Update.
Tidal Wave Auto Spa is the official car wash of the Atlanta Braves and your go-to car wash destination all season long. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com to find a location nearest you.
Early fireworks for the Braves as Austin Riley cracks a 3-run home run in the first. That was all that the Braves needed, but it kept pouring it on. How about Mike Yastrzemski? Another home run for Yaz as he stays hot. Grant Holmes, a solid performance. 6 innings, 5 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. He did get the win. He improves to 3-1. Maybe he could have stayed out a little bit longer, but a 33-minute rain delay as rain just unloaded on Truist Park ended his day. But Rodrigo Lopez and Tyler Kinley came in to finish things off. Braves take another series. Now they hit the road. Miami for 4 games starting tonight. Max Meyer on the mound for the Marlins. The 27-year-old is 3-0, a 3.21 ERA. J.R. Ritchie gets the ball for the Braves. He's 1-0 as a 3.32 ERA. Ford leadoff show at 5:25. First pitch between the Braves and Marlins. 6:40 from Marlins Park in Miami. And, of course, you can hear all of it on the Braves Radio Network.
If aliens showed up tomorrow and said, "Take us to your leader," you'd bring listening into the Coach James Hale Show.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Live from the J. Michael Studio on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Absolutely beautiful Monday here in Paradise. And we've got one of the best coaches in the entire state of Florida on the phone with us right now. Went over to Bozeman High School, built it into a power. First 2 years at Arnold High Schools, he got him in the state playoffs. Great job placing his players to the next level. Coach Griff, Arnold High School. Coach, how you doing this morning?
Man, I'm doing okay, Coach. How are you?
I couldn't be better. I feel better now. I got you on the phone. I didn't get to visit with you last week. I was out, and I know you came on and talked to Glenn.
It was a 15-mile-an-hour wind. He was afraid to come in. So,
I know you got to spend some time with Glenn. I know how difficult. I mean, how great that is. But anyway, tell me.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, tell me how spring practice has gone, and then get into the game. And were you pleased with the effort and what you saw on the field during the football game Friday night? But give us a little rundown altogether on spring football.
Yeah, Coach, I'm incredibly pleased with how our spring went. I mean, our guys, we had great energy, great enthusiasm every day. We've got a lot of experience in some areas like the OL, but we're really inexperienced in a lot of areas. So it was a lot of fun coaching, and I think the players had a lot of fun playing football this spring. So I'll tell you, it was invigorating for me, kind of rejuvenated me a little bit, and it was just a really fun spring, as funnest one I can recall. But our kids came a long way over that 4-week period, and I think that in the spring jamboree, we played a lot better than I really expected to play. Considering our getting experience, we had some guys really step up and make some plays on both sides of the ball, and it was just fun to finally get a chance to cut them loose.
Did you get some big plays during the game? The offense create some big plays on the offense side of the ball?
Yeah, we had several explosive plays. We had some big throws by Nate Neely, some catches, by some of our guys like Zay Morris and Eli Alahassan, stepping up and really establishing themselves. It was a lot of good throws. Had some drops that kind of hurt us. We would have probably some more explosive plays had we not had some drop passes, but at the same time we had a lot of guys catch some balls. Really did some good things in the running game. We put a tight end in the mix for the first time in a while, so it was a little bit of a little different from what we've normally been, but again, I think our kids played well.
Tell everybody out there, what do you do on the defense side of the ball? What do y'all base out of? And then give us a little rundown about your offense, what your philosophy is on the offense side of the ball. Yeah,
defensively, we're fairly multiple. A lot of times try to be an even front, be a 4-2-5, and that gives you a lot of flexibility. But every now and then, you've got to get down there and play some odd front. And I think that anytime you just line up and play football in a base defense or base coverage, you're going to have a hard time, particularly if you're outmanned. So I think Josh does a great job of being able to implement a lot of different fronts and coverages, and able to adjust to whatever happens to us in the game. So defensively, it's an outstanding scheme, and then offensively, I guess you could call a spread. We have always thought there's two kind of football coaches. There's gurus and thieves. And so I'm not a guru, so I've got to if somebody's out there doing something that's so really good or better than I do, it just becomes what I do. So we've got some aspects of air raid, we've got some spread, we've got some old run and shoot from when I played in college. I mean, we've got a little West Coast offense in there. So I guess you could call it spread, but there's a little bit of everything in it at this point after all these years.
Now, going through the spring, watching them out there, what do you think the strength's going to be? What do you got to improve on during the summer, for as position-wise and things of that nature?
Well, I think that we got to keep our young running backs got to keep working. I think we've got to do a better job. We've got to throw a lot this summer and have a lot of 7-on-7 and get our guys catching the ball a little more consistently and more comfortably. I think defensively on the back end, we still got a lot of work to do, and that's where we're the most experienced. So our secondary and our cover guys and run support guys are going to have to have a great summer as well. So, and that's what we talked about after the game. The spring, I was pleased with the spring, but that's behind us. I'm looking at June 1st when we start summer conditioning and all the work that we need to do and everything that we got to accomplish between now and August.
Well, Coach, if you really want to screw these modern defenses up, just go ahead and put 2 tight ends and then your 2 flankers out. Now they got to square up so you can trap the crap out of them.
Coach, you're giving away my plan for the ball.
Well, I've watched you for a long time, whether you're playing or coaching. So,
yeah, we put a little 12 personnel in this spring, Coach. To be honest with you, it's the first time I've had an opportunity to have a couple of tight end type bodies that can be difference makers. So we've had a little bit of fun with that stuff this spring.
Yeah, you can really mess them up because they're supposed to have those fast guys in the middle so they can cover your receivers, and all of a sudden now they got to make tackles on some pretty good-sized players or they're going to get blocked. So that's pretty good, yeah. Sorry about that, Coach. I didn't know. You got to text me next time.
Yeah, you got to quit unzipping my fly there now. You got to give me a chance.
Y'all talking about body size. Talk about how you've done it for a long time. How is this a big physical football team? You got good size, good speed, or you got some work to do?
Well, I think it's the most size I've ever had. Like I said, 4 of our 5 returning linemen are back, and we've added another big body in that group. Defensively, guys like Dalen Davis and Merritt Mostman, and we've got some guys, that are bigger bodies that I'm used to having. But we've still got to get stronger. It's the inexperienced areas where we've really got a lot of work to do. Those bigger bodies are a lot of older kids and returners, but we definitely need to get a little better with some of these younger guys that are really talented. But we just got to get them. There's only one, and this is what I told them before the jamboree the other night. Some of you guys that are inexperienced, there ain't but one way to get it, and you can't fake it. You got to get out there and play and make those mistakes. So that was a great opportunity for us. Friday night was to have those guys go out there and get that experience, and that's going to be huge for us moving forward.
Now, I believe, I could be wrong, I thought I read this. My mind's not like it used to be, but did they not put you guys up in a different classification? Aren't you in the same district as Mosley?
Yeah, they dropped the classification, and some of them got squeezed together, and we're in there with Lincoln, Mosley, Childs, Rickards. It's going to be challenging. We're the smallest school in that bunch, but at the same time, that's the nature of it. You've got to adapt to what comes your way. You got to prepare for it.
So they sent you east, yeah.
Wow. They did. We had heard initially we were going west to Pensacola side, but they ultimately put us on the other side.
Did you make any changes with your coaching staff since this past football season to now?
Not yet. Had a couple guys move on to other opportunities, but I haven't made any major changes or additions right now. There may be a little bit at this summer, but right now we got through the spring with what we had, and I think we were better off for it.
All right, Glenn, your favorite area, the kicking game. A lot of people don't do any kicking in the spring. I think if you got good athletes, you probably have guys that can cover pretty well. But just the kickers, you got somebody who can punt, you got somebody who can kick field goals, PATs. You're in pretty good shape right there.
Yeah, we've got a couple of guys that can do both of those, and we've got some pretty talented guys that also play soccer that kick for us. And we've got a young guy that did a great job punting on our JV last year, stepping up into that role. So I'm pleased with that. Rhett over at Tate, he wanted to let our kickers kick, so we didn't do anything live, but we let our kickers and punters and all go out and kick every time. So it was a good opportunity to let those guys get out there and get a little work too.
Yeah, that's always, even though nobody's rushing that, still you got to stand out there. Everybody's watching you, so that's a good experience.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about the numbers?
That's the only way to get it.
How many did y'all have out? The numbers pretty good.
Yeah, we ran about on our roster about 80 total.
Good.
Over the course of the spring, I thought that was pretty good. Pretty good spot to be in right now. Obviously we're still in the growing stages, but feel pretty good about not only the numbers but the quality and the type of kids that I have right now. I'd say I'm really pleased with where the program's at.
Coach, what's the age of the team this year? Is it going to be senior led or kind of a mix or?
Well, kind of. We have quite a few returners on both sides of the ball, and then some seniors coming back. But then we've got a lot of young kids that are going to be sophomores that are going to be big time contributors. So it's going to be a kind of a mix of some older established football players and a lot of young guys that are talented that are really inexperienced. So that's going to be a challenge for us to get those guys that experience and get this team playing good.
Griff, tell me one more time, because I don't understand this prep stuff they do. You're in this district. Do they make you? Do you have to play everybody in the district? Or are you playing everybody in the district?
Yeah, that's the new change. You all the teams, you have to schedule your district schedule first.
Okay.
So you're playing all the teams in our district, and then I think we've got 4 or 5 that are non-district.
So did they go back? The first 2 teams get to go to the playoffs in that district, or it goes back to that ranking thing?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture. I think the district champions are in, and then I think from then it'll go by rankings for teams that are non-district champions.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, if you need us during the summer for any reason, give us a call, and we'll definitely get you to come on and be a guest this summer and spend some time with us, okay?
For sure. Sounds great, Coach.
All right, man. Coach Griff, Arnold High
sir.
School, great job.
Great guy. Yeah.
Good job. All right. Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Spring football's over. Getting ready to go to summer. It never ends. You hear what he just said? They're going to crank it up in June 1st.
Well, I know.
It's year-round.
I know it. And when people out there think, it's just when football's over, the coach doesn't do anything. If you don't keep going, you're way behind. So.
You got that right. All right, let's talk about some people who are never way behind because they're on top of their game. That's Stevenson Air Conditioning. Guess where they're at? They're going to be at my house about 8 o'clock this morning. I'm getting mine serviced. The heat, we've been telling you the heat's coming. It's here. This week, it's up in the 90s.
Is it hot?
Yeah, it's going to be, and it's going to get hotter and hotter. And thank goodness if you don't have them, you need to get them. You need to go local. You need to go Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from Mosley High School. He started this business. He hit a home run. They are the best at what they do. They're on time. They tell you they're going to be there. They're going to be there. They don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. Get it serviced twice a year, right before summer, right before winter. It runs better. It saves you money in power bill. It lasts. The system will last longer. If you got a real old one, get rid of it. It's one of the few things you can purchase and pay for yourself over a period of time. Don't go national. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. You'll be glad you did. I'm telling you, they're incredible. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. I tell you, I got a couple things I got to get checked out. Dr. Ward is incredible. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30, right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You know what? He forgot to come by and pick me up.
He did.
Yeah, they went down to games for that concert.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I on his website, on his Facebook, I said, "What time are you picking me up?" he put ha-ha, so I don't know what the hell that meant. Anyway, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Do you bathroom map your city? Know exactly where the restroom is in every store just in case you have a sudden urge? Stop mapping and start living. It's time to meet Emsella. Emsella is an FDA-approved chair that uses electromagnetic energy to strengthen your pelvic floor. One 28-minute session is equivalent to 12,000 Kegels, and 95% of patients report a better quality of life. Call Thrive Alternative Medicine, 850-655-7090, 850-655-7090 for the Emsella chair.
KLA Builders is a general contractor based in Panama City Beach, specializing in home remodeling, renovations, and custom projects. KLA Builders offers services like kitchen and bathroom remodels, deck construction, and full home renovations. With a focus on craftsmanship and personalized service for residential projects, KLA Builders is turning client visions into reality. For a free estimate, call KLA Builders, 850-960-5115. That's 850-960-5115.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros' 14 large-screen TVs, with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5, and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
Bonafide and qualified.
Live and local from the J. Michael Studio.
Certified.
On the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Florida State, Florida State, Florida State. Woo! I need those. Welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Get out to Newbies, have a great time. We've got 4 great locations. The one over in St. Andrews, the big, beautiful blue facility, go have a great time there. If you're on Panama City Beach got the best. We got 3 of the unbelievable Newbies. Now, Newbies 2 on the curb, you go watch all sporting events. Head on down to the Mothership. Charlotte's going to have the best entertainment all summer long for your pleasure. And I tell you what, she never disappoints. They're incredible. Wonderful people. John and Charlotte always giving back to this community. Let's make sure we get out and support all the Newbies on Panama City Beach and over in Bay County, Panama City.
Yep.
And tell them Coach sent you. We got a caller. Let's take this. He is such a big Crimson Tide fan. We call him Bama Mike. Let's bring him on. Mike. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm going to have to change my name. Some clown up here is using it.
Roll Tide, baby.
I'm going to change it to wine and cheese.
There you go.
You know why? Because you complain about being the nice seated team in the country, and you got to go to L.A. and all this stuff. How'd that work out? Anyway, I lied to your producer. I said it was going to be nice. Anyway, whatever.
We know you.
But anyway, thanks for starting out with a chipper morning, with the nice lady getting ran over by somebody who's just so happy to be there to get suntan oil on them. But as a guy that, has to cross in the crosswalk at Walmart, did I say, they're not a sponsor. I'm sorry I mentioned them. Anyway, but also it's good to hear the coach. He almost sent me into a PTSD moment because I once did an interview with a coach not far from where he went to school. Anyway, I think didn't Coach Griff go to UT Martin?
He did.
He did. Well, I don't know. I don't want to reveal too much about my identity because somebody will run me over going to the mailbox. But he's like most coaches. He didn't want to talk about things. Oh, we're multiple. When you use the word multiple, I asked a coach in a pregame interview one time. I'm recording it. We're going to play it. I go, what kind of offense you running today? It's early in the season. He goes, multiple. I'm like, okay. And I cut off the tape recorder. I said, I see we're getting nowhere. And anyway, it's true. But I was Coach Hale and I we were talking about defense in the wing tee, and you said the same defense I said. I just used a different lingo, and when we're playing down and everything, and you're talking about playing up and whatever and using speed, and then somebody calls in and says, "Who's busting on the wing tee?" Well, lo and behold, it's our mentor.
Hey, it was good to me for 12 years, I can tell you that.
Yeah, well, okay. I don't want to go into – you know what the wing tee is, Coach Manley?
Yeah, I know.
It's another variation of the Tennessee single wing,
yeah,
which I'm sure you were raised to hate. But anyway, I know you know. That's why I'm endorsing you. Well, I don't want to get you – I don't want you to lose. If I endorse you, that's something to say. Oh, also, I wanted to bring up one other thing. This is Armed Forces Month. I heard the promo and everything. And yesterday, I think the 17th, actually, Armed Forces Day. There was a bit of an argument this weekend among those in the know. But, and, of course, I joke around. But thank you for your service, Glenn. And I hate to make jokes about Ho Chi Minh's birthday tomorrow, but
or Jane Fonda's birthday.
Yeah, well, whatever. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave you this. I was over in what's it called, Biloxi, Mississippi. And I was in a liquor store, and there was so I started talking to her. I said, what'd you think of Ho Chi Minh? She goes, oh, Ho Chi Minh, he good. I said, what about General Giap? She goes, he a-hole. She didn't say a. And I got one other story about my Vietnam vets out there, my buddies who trained me. Anyway, one of them, I'm talking to him at a VFW over an adult libation, and I said, well, what do you think of General Giap? He goes, Mike, the Japs were thousands of miles away from me. Hey, he's from Tennessee, and he loves the Vols.
There you go.
Also, talking about it down there this morning, we lost a good Vol for life, a guy that's given perhaps millions. He passed away over in Destin on, I think, Friday or Saturday. And I don't mean that, since we kind of respecting the people who have passed, but they'll have his celebration of life in Knoxville today. And it takes a lot of people like him to make our world go around, our athletic world. Anyway, God bless y'all for what you do. God bless the United States of America and Alabama softball.
There you go. There you go. Roll Tide. All right. 250.
Let's get into baseball. FSU baseball finished third in the ACC, so they won't play until Thursday. So they have a double bye. But Tuesday starts the tournament. And the first game will be number 9, North Carolina State will play number 16, Duke. The second game it will be number 12, Stanford playing number 13, California. Seems like to me they could have played that over there and then come the other way. But anyway, and then the third game of Tuesday will be number 10, Notre Dame will play number 15, Clemson. And the last game of the day will be number 11, Louisville will play number 14, Pitt. And then on Wednesday, we'll have the winners of the North Carolina Duke game will play Virginia. They're ranked number 8. And then the second game on Wednesday will be number 5, Miami playing the winner of Stanford, California. And only 3 games that day. Number 7, Virginia Tech will play the winner of Notre Dame and Clemson. And then you drop down, and then it will be Georgia Tech will play one of the winners of the game 5. Game 6 will be played. Duke will play the winner of game 6, 5, and then number 6 will be University of North Carolina will play that, and then you get into the top 4 teams on Thursday. So then it goes Friday and Saturday, so it'll be over by Saturday, so they can pick the regions and all that. So hopefully we'll get a top 8 finish. We'll see what goes on with that. So. Congratulations to the team for pulling out. They were number 5, and they beat Miami 2 out of 3 times this past weekend. So that was the first game they shellacked them, but then it got real close after that. And then Miami showed them on Saturday that, hey, we can still play. So those games are big rivalry. I don't care if they're playing Tiddlywinks or Jacks. They're going to fight each other. Then go to softball, which Mike alluded to. A little disappointing. They were ranked number 9, and of course, you got to be careful how you be upset. And like I am with the quarterback selection, was a little upset where they made us on number 9. But we lost the first game there to Stetson, and it was a big upset. So 8-3, and so then we had to come back on Friday, and then we played Friday. And then Saturday, come back Saturday, and we played and beat Jacksonville State 11-0. Then we had to play Stetson again to get to Sunday, and so we beat Stetson 11-3. And then we started out the day on Sunday. We won 2-1 to beat UCF, and so the elimination game came up, and we ended up losing that game. Of course, I think it was 6-2 at the end.
4-2.
4-2, yeah. Well, I forgot. I was so mad when I lost my TV. They had a big hole in it when I threw the bottle over there. But anyway.
The match just went silent. It was just crazy. On Sunday, the pitching was still pretty good Sunday. But
both sides, yeah. They hit the ball really well on Sunday. The second game UCF did. But we had the bases loaded and 2 outs. And there was a ground ball hit, went through the middle. And supposedly one of our players left early. and they went back with the camera. But if you look at it from all the angles, the last angle they had from the side looked like her foot was still on the base, but even the umpire that was looking at it called it safe. But I guess to me, you have to have evidence to turn it over. I didn't see that, but of course, I could have had a biased opinion. But it would have made it 4-2 at that point. FSU, which would have changed the momentum of the game.
It absolutely changed the momentum. It did slow down a bit with that, especially with just reviews in general, and especially a review that takes a little bit longer than what you're expecting.
Right.
I think it just totally broke the momentum. I didn't like the call. It didn't look that way to me.
Right.
But it's what they call.
The other thing, too, they had a great plan because every time they had a pitch, all the infielders would come in and, it'd get down to 1 or 2 seconds, and she would back off and call timeout. So they had to start at 20 seconds again, or the catcher would do it. So it was a little frustrating watching them every pitch come out and go back. So they worked their magic. So we're not going. And I think Oregon was left out, and I forgot the others, 3 of them that didn't make it. So, and then you got number 1 Alabama will be hosting number 16 LSU, number 2 Texas versus Arizona, who came out of their 15th bracket. Number 3 Oklahoma, Mississippi State, which came out of number 14. Number 4 Nebraska will be hosting number 13 Oklahoma State. Arkansas hosting number 12 Duke. Number 6 Florida hosting number 11 Texas Tech. Number 7 Tennessee versus Georgia. Gee, they hadn't played enough this year. And number 8 UCLA will be hosting UCF. So that's what's going on.
All right, and Florida State football, if they would have been a 24-team playoff since 2014, FSU would have made it to the playoffs 5 times. I'll break this down list when we get back, but the Florida State would have been there 5 times if they would have had it like they're going to do, which I think is a mistake. I think 24 teams is too many. I think they should go to 16 and no more than 16. That's just me, but it's going to go to 24, it looks like, and which will kill the championship games in the future. I think that will happen. I also think it's going to kill out the bowl games. But we shall see. I don't know. I'm just giving an opinion. We don't know. We just say what we think.
There you go.
So we don't want to argue with anybody about it. Everybody's got an opinion. It doesn't matter. I tell you what I do know. I do know the fact that David Adams, designer jewelry, is number 1. I know Russ, Amber, and Patrick will take care of you. I know they're outstanding. They got an estate sale going on the entire month with so much merchandise. It's incredible. Great deals. Go check it out. And they also have the wish list board. You can go put your name up there. You write down what you want. You send your boyfriend, girlfriend. And they go up there and they look and see your name. They see what you want. And they purchase it. Then you've done a lot of business with them.
Absolutely. And they have I think they have a discount going on Military Month, too. So you might want to check with them on that.
You can't work with better people than Russ, Patrick, and Amber. They're really great people. Also, don't forget about Max Fitz Force Nutrition. You'll look better, feel better. Jason Kovaletsky and make that happen. 2 great locations, Pier Park and on 23rd Street. Try it before you buy it. We're right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. It just means more. We'll be right back.
Lock it in and rip the knob off. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has turned up the power.
I'm getting on all G's, God, Captain.
From Port St. Joe to Panama City to Fort Walton Beach, the biggest sports signal in the Panhandle.
If I push it any harder, the whole thing will blow.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the south, sunshine and 84. Mostly clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 73, and a wind coming out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a gentle breeze right around 9 miles per hour with a high of 84. About the same at 82 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly sunshine. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Your biggest investment is your home. Protect it while also improving its appearance with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. We have sand, mulch, gravel, or lay-down decorative stone, all available for pickup and delivery. Discover your dream landscape with Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Imagine the moment you proudly pull up to your home that you've worked so hard for, enhanced by quality mulch, decorative stones, and more. Let's make it happen today. Request a quote online at earthworkspc.com or swing by the office at 2005 Industrial Drive. Love the land you live on.
Discover the new Kia. Stop by Bill Bird Kia today and test drive the all-new 2026 Kia, where comfort, safety, and technology come together like never before. Explore the new 2026 SUV family that moves you and drive away in a new 2026 Seltos, Sportage, or Sorento that are built to inspire every journey. Craving performance? Feel the thrill in the luxurious 2026 Kia K5 sedan, crafted for power, style, and you. And for innovation that sparks excitement, check out the 2026 all-electric Kia EV9, a modern masterpiece that's fast-charging, rugged, and roomy. Bill Bird Kia is the original 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. It's the peace of mind that you can trust. Visit us at 2435 East 15th Street, Panama City, or online at BillBirdKia.PanamaCity.com. Bill Bird Kia, your local community dealer. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Bill Bird Kia warranty. See dealer for details.
Rebuilding here. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Nick Saban can kiss my...
Uncompromising sports talk lives here. Now back to the J. Michaels studio. It's the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest. So we're just talking off the air about this playoffs. 12's enough, really. They get to 12 bet. I don't care about seeing James Madison or Tulane put in there. The deal was supposed to be the best teams playing for the national championship. That's not what it is. Everything we know is all about money. We were talking off there how they were, at one time, everything's about player safeties. And that was BS. It's all about money. And they're going to have they're probably going to go to 24 teams, more people get in, more TV revenue, more money for the universities, and more revenue for the companies that sell their advertisements to their stations. So it's going to happen.
For everybody not aware, the college football coaches voted for this already. It's already voted on. Now, the presidents still have to vote on it, and the NCAA does. But the AFCA, which is the American Football Coaches Association, which is all your college coaches, voted for this. And it's the same format that Division II and Division III use. Yeah. So everybody's saying it's coming because of this.
Well, let's go back and look at this. If you had a 2014 playoff back in 2014 when all this stuff got cranked up, that's 12 years. There's two teams that have made every single year. That's Alabama and Ohio State. They'd have been in the playoffs every time. Clemson was next. They'd have been in 11 out of 12 years. Clemson would have been there. Dabo would have been there. He's on the hot seat now. This is how things change so quickly. Georgia would have made it 10 times. Notre Dame 10 times. They made a great point. We've already put Notre Dame in. Whatever they want, we bow down to them like no other university in the country. They got upset when they didn't make it. Now that if they got to be put in. If they're in the top 12, they're in.
Everybody the last 2 years screaming that they need to join a conference.
No, they don't need to do anything.
This just eliminated them forever having to join a conference.
Exactly. And they're going to keep all that money themselves. Hey,
your regular season scheduling is fixing to change dramatically.
Give them credit. They're smart. Oklahoma would have made it 9. Oregon would have made it 8 times. So would Utah would have made it 8 times. LSU would have made it 8. Michigan would have made it 8. Southern Cal would have been in the playoffs 7 times. Penn State 7 times. You look at the SEC schools. Ole Miss would have made it 6. Texas would have been there 6 times. The Florida Gators 5 games. They'd have made the playoffs if they had 2014 playoffs back in 2014. Tennessee would have made it 4. Mississippi State would have made it 4 times. That's incredible. Missouri 4. Auburn only 4. I thought it would be more than that. Texas A&M 3. Kentucky would have made it twice. South Carolina twice. And Vandy would have made the playoffs 1 time. And I think Arkansas would have made it 1 in the last 14 years. FSU would have made the playoffs 5 times. Glenn Manley, you're old. You're older than dirt. I found out in fact you're one of the oldest guys in Bay County in the state. You can't see. I'm sorry. Do you want to see it? Are you okay with it 24? What the heck? Let's let them do it. Or do you want the best 24? Or do you want the best 16, the best 12? What do you want?
I'm more of a 16 guy. So when you start getting into 24, now I guess they want it so that some of these teams like James Madison, Tulane, and all that have a chance to get in there, or some of the mid majors. But I don't know how you could do that. If we're looking forward, if you left Florida State out because you said they didn't have a quarterback, so what's going to happen with some of these other teams if they win or they let them in their conference, but the conference is not that strong, and you go back to the TCU thing, all that stuff. So, or the Kansas State thing. So, I don't know. I'm 16.
I wonder how it's going to do it. I don't know if they're going to have one play 24. I don't know how they're going to have.
Well, if they use the 24 format that's already in place, you'll have teams 9 through 16 hosting the first round game. They will play teams 17 through 24, highest seed versus the lowest seed. Then your next round, which is teams 1 through 8 ranked, will host. Number 1 will play the lowest seed still available. So that may be 24. It could be 23. I mean, anywhere on that. I just see you're going to get more blowouts in these games all the way through. But I think what we're going to see is a drastic change in regular season scheduling. I mentioned this off the air. I see 0 reasons for Ohio State, Michigan to play the last game of the year when you go to 2014 playoff. Your Alabama-Auburn game. Texas A&M, LSU, all these games. If you're the AD, why would you want to play your arch rival the last game before you go to the playoffs? Why not schedule them at game 7, 6, middle of the season? It's still a rivalry. And then schedule somebody like Florida State, schedule a North Alabama, a Jacksonville Miss. State, a Southern Miss, somebody that you can just walk through. That's what I see is coming. Now, the SEC is going to have some say in it with some of the scheduling, just like the Big Ten. But as we're going more and more towards a playoff type, an NFL type schedule, I just see at the end of the year, if you're the athletic director or the head coach, you're not going to schedule that tough game.
Well, here's another thing. All right, the SEC has caught up with the Big Ten and playing 9 conference games. So to move it to 24, does that ensure more Big Ten and SEC teams getting in because they playing the extra game, because that means half your league loses that final game. So you got one more loss to half your league. So are they
more coaches fired? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust the committee strength of schedule. I don't trust that. Look at Notre Dame. They're in right now.
All they have to say is body of work. That's it.
Is this the prelude to a separation in Division I college football from the elites to the mid-majors? Is this the prelude to it?
I mean,
where you get 24 teams?
I've been saying that's probably been going on since we went to the 16 and just throwing one in just to give them a bone. I mean, that was the beginning of that.
Yeah,
that truly, it's already happening. We're watching it live right now.
I mean,
and going back to those rivalries, I hope they don't do that. I'm old. I don't know how you feel about it. I'm old. I'm a traditional type guy. I don't want to see Alabama or Auburn play week 1 or week 5. I always like at the end of the year. But I see what you're saying, because you see NFL teams at the end of the year not even play their starters.
So here's a great question, and I'll use a game that was last year. Auburn, Georgia used to be the game before Alabama. It was, the third game of the year this year?
Amen.
Was there any difference in the rivalry?
No.
So
Georgia keeps winning.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you go to Florida State. Florida State, Miami at one point was played at the end of the year. Now it's played the third or fourth, fifth game of the year. So you look at these schedules, and I don't see a difference from moving a game from the last game to middle of the season, and so you can be healthy for the playoffs.
So, yeah, that's true. But who knows? But again, this is our opinion. So,
I mean, I know a bunch of Florida State fans that said they wish they hadn't played North Alabama.
Well,
all right. Let's
I mean, that juggernaut of a team just.
Right.
Let's take a break. Where did you do my thing, Glenn? There it is. All right, let's talk about some of our great, outstanding people. I love Kyle Vandegrift, TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. You get a letter from the insurance company. Hey, your roof is old. We're dropping you You're done. Call Kyle. Don't panic. Call. He'll walk you through it. He'll take care of you. Now, you might not want a roof. You might want a school built. You might want a barn built, addition to your house. He can do it all. The guy's incredible. Listen to Kyle Vandergriff every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. I'm telling you, they're everywhere. We can get a brand new one, or you can save some money, get a used one. But you got to go to Steve's Bike Shop. I guarantee you'll be glad you did. You will definitely save money. Steve Bertashaw is a swim coach at Mosley High School. He also owns Steve's Bike Shop. He is the most honest, hardworking guy out there. Locals taking care of locals. That's what you get when you go with Steve's Bike Shop. Steve's going to be in here this Thursday on ESPN Northwest Florida. Looking forward to him coming here and sharing time with everyone. Also, don't forget about... we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. I didn't know what y'all were telling me.
Stations are playing national contests with winners in Timbuktu. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has real local winners.
Hi, this is Dave Neat from Panama City Beach.
Bona fide and certified local.
Man, that's fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Keep listening to Win on the Gulf Coast.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. I just won $250 from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the south, sunshine and 84. Mostly clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 73, and a wind coming out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a gentle breeze right around 9 miles per hour with a high of 84. About the same at 82 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly sunshine. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
This is Patrick with Turf Pro Pest Control. Do you want a great-looking lawn? Call Turf Pro. We will come out to your property and make a customized plan for your lawn. Then we will do the most important part, execute that plan. Turf Pro is a locally owned and operated company. We take pride in making your lawn beautiful. Call Turf Pro. You will love your lawn. The blue and yellow trucks make your lawn green. Find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
WGSX Lynn Haven, WVLQ Port St. Joe, ESPN Northwest Florida.
Looking to upgrade your truck? It's Blue Diamond Truck Accessories in Panama City. They sell, service, and install it all. Light kits, bed covers, bumpers, winches, lift kits, and any trailer hitch you can imagine. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, just west of Frankfurt Avenue on 15th Street. Find Blue Diamond Truck Accessories on Facebook or call 850-914-0265. Blue Diamond Truck Accessories, 850-914-0265.
For everything in the world of golf, it's the Watson Report. Thursdays at 4:20 with Alan Watson from Golf Plus. ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michaels studio.
Stand up. Put that hand over your heart. The greatest fight song in all of college football. Right here. Live. J. Michael Studios. Whoa. Roll Tide, baby. I thought I was trying to fool you.
I was going to say,
man.
War Eagle march down the field.
I knew you were going to do that. Alabama Update is brought to you by Stevenson Air Conditioning, the most honest, hardworking guy out there. Locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle of Florida. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. Matter of fact, they're at my house right now, 8 o'clock this morning.
And I'm surprised you're still here.
Julie's taking care of it.
Well.
Johnny and Julie are there taking care of everything this morning, my beautiful grandson. But they do great work. They truly do. Most honest. They tell you they're going to be there, they're there. And they're there anytime, day or night. If it breaks down, give them a call. They'll get there as soon as they can. And they don't try to take every penny out of your pocket. Locals taking care of locals throughout the Panhandle of Florida. That is Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from Mosley High School and does an incredible job. Give Debbie a call, make an appointment, let them come out and service it. If you got an old one, get rid of it. It's one of the few things you'll purchase that pay for itself over a period of time. Steverson Air Conditioning, #1. All right. As of May 15th, the favorites to win Women's College World Series, DraftKings Sportsbook. Here we go. From Vegas itself, the odds to win the national championship. The top 5 national championship odds are the Oklahoma Sooners plus 200. Texas Tech. Now, I watched Texas Tech on TV a couple times. They got a really great pitcher. They got a good team. Texas Tech plus 300. The Texas Longhorns plus 500. The Alabama Crimson Tide plus 500. And Nebraska, the one I questioned, Nebraska plus 800. So we shall see how this plays out. We've got a lot of good teams.
Yep.
A lot of good teams got knocked out already. FSU.
Oregon.
You never know. You never know till you play the games. Anything can happen.
Well, the thing about the Nebraska team is that a girl that pitched for Oklahoma when they won a national championship pitches for Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Nebraska. She won 3 in a row at Oklahoma, so what else can you do? She went to Nebraska to help them. So
money, baby, money. It's all about the money. Alabama's softball team is incredible. I watched 2 of the 3 games this past weekend. They look really good. Alabama softball, SEC play. They finished 19-5 during the regular season. Their overall record at Alabama this year so far, 51 wins, 7 losses, Glenn. That's pretty good, isn't it?
It is.
At home, they were 29-2. On the road, they were 15-4. In neutral site games, they're 7-1. They're going to host a super region. LSU is going to come in there and play Bama. Looking forward to that, watching those games. But here we go. What happened last Friday? #1 seeded Alabama 8, South Carolina upstate 0. Then they played Belmont on Saturday, May 16th. #1 Alabama 3, Belmont 0. Now they had a really good pitcher. They did. That rest team was pretty good also, but they had a good little ball club. So Bama was going to have to play Sunday. They win the first game, it's done, it's over. And they did. They took care of business. Alabama beats South Carolina upstate 9-0. They're going to host a super region against the LSU Fighting Tigers.
I didn't know they raced horses this weekend.
Now.
I mean, Belmont. And
That's right.
Now, another team in Tuscaloosa that's hot right now. That's that Alabama baseball team, baby. They're 18-12 SEC, and the SEC thing is over. It's done. It's buried. Overall record, Alabama 37-18. At home, Bama's 23-6. On the road, Alabama Crimson Tide's 11-11. We've got to do better on the road. Neutral sites, Alabama 3-1. Thursday, they played Ole Miss. Alabama was ranked 18th at the time. Ole Miss was ranked 15th. What happened Thursday? Alabama 5, Ole Miss 4. Now on Friday, May 15th, number 15th ranked Ole Miss 4, 18th ranked Alabama zip. That's not good. But then on Saturday, number 18 Alabama gets it done. Alabama 6, Ole Miss Rebels 2. Alabama is the 4th seed going into Hoover. They will play the winner of Game 6. That game will be played Thursday, May 21st, 7 o'clock, SEC Network. Florida is in the game that will probably be the team they'll play. We shall see. Let me go look at this SEC bracket. Let's cover this, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Coach, will you do that? Yeah, I will.
Absolutely.
I sure will.
So when's the first game?
Game 1
Tuesday.
will be Tuesday, May 19th. You got Missouri, number 16th, playing number 9, Ole Miss. The winner of that game will play number 8, Mississippi State. The winner of that game will play number 1, Georgia. Okay? Now, game 2, 13th ranked Kentucky will play number 12, Vandy. This is important now. The winner of that game will go play the Florida Gators. If Florida wins, Bama plays Florida. Let's say Vandy beats Kentucky and they beat Florida, then Alabama would play Vandy. But right now, I think it's going to be the Florida Gators and Alabama playing. That's what I think. Now, Game 3, you got number 15 South Carolina and number 10 Tennessee. The winner of that ball game is going to play number 7 Arkansas. If Arkansas wins or whoever it is, they'll go play Texas, number 2 Texas. All these games. Now the third quarterfinals will be played on Thursday. First round games Tuesday, second round Wednesday, quarterfinals Thursday, semis Saturday, and then the championships on Sunday. Let me get the rest of these games in, Glenn. All right, game 4. Number 14th ranked LSU will play number 11 Oklahoma. This is big because the winner will play the next day against the Auburn Tigers, ranked 6th. They're 6 and 6. I think Auburn's pretty good. I think Auburn's really good, to be honest with you. I got a feeling it's going to be Oklahoma and Auburn. LSU has not had the year, but who knows? Maybe they'll get hot and do something. But let's just say Auburn wins. Auburn then would play number 3 Texas A&M. Let's just say Texas A&M beats Auburn. And let's just say number 2 Texas beats Arkansas. So Glenn, you would have on Saturday, you would have Texas A&M and Texas playing. That'd be pretty cool in a way.
Absolutely.
Let's just say Bama beats Florida, and Georgia beats Mississippi State. Just throwing it out there. Then Bama and Georgia will play on Saturday. Okay? Do you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Do I need to want to watch it? No. No, I will watch it.
Thank you, Glenn.
I will watch baseball.
Let's just say Alabama upsets Georgia. Let's just throw that out there. And Texas beats Texas A&M. Then on Sunday, it would be Alabama and Texas playing for the championship. And Bama wins because it's in the state of Alabama. Wouldn't that be nice?
Awesome.
Thank you, sir. Anyway, that's what's going on in SEC baseball. Patrick, the Auburn Tigers, can they go in there and win this thing?
Yeah, I watched a little bit Friday night, and I don't watch baseball, but when they were playing Georgia, and the score was 1-1, Auburn had runners on second and third, 2 out, and the guy hits a rope to the shortstop. That guy jumps, and at the top of his jump, the apex, he catches a line drive, saves 2 runs.
Wow!
They lose the game 2-1. I mean, that's. So when I look at some of these teams as you're calling them out, I'm thinking about that and some of the other little things that I've seen going. There's such a fine line between first and sixth in the SEC, and it may be deeper than that. But I'm just watching because Georgia was number 1, Auburn was 6, and in the next game Georgia I think won, but it was a close game.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna tell you, if you've never been to Hoover to watch an SEC tournament, you need to go. You can get in, you can get tickets. I guarantee you go up there without any tickets, you'll get in.
Now here's something interesting. I've never watched a college baseball game there.
Wow.
But I did watch Michael Jordan play there.
At the Met? Yeah. You got to go. Before you kick it in, Glenn.
That was probably one of the biggest crowds I ever had.
But you might want to go now. But you need to go. You need to go watch a game. I don't care if you get there and your team's not even playing. You need to go. Now, they lose one game, they're done. So you need to find out if you're an Ole Miss fan, you need to be there Tuesday if you can. But the week, as they keep going, they keep winning. They say, too, when Ole Miss is there, Mississippi State, Alabama, Auburn, in the old days, at the end, the crowds were unbelievable. LSU, I don't care how good LSU, I guarantee there'll be a load of LSU people there. It's worth going there to Hoover watching LSU people. And they will be there. They'll try, even though they're bad this year, those LSU fans will be there. I got a feeling, I don't know, I just got a gut feeling Auburn's going to do really well in this thing.
Yes, they should. Yeah, they've been playing really well at the end here. So
I'd like to see Alabama Auburn at the end. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be, yeah.
I've watched Texas. They're pretty dang good also. Georgia, they wouldn't hire that coach, and look what's happened. He's done an incredible job at Georgia. Auburn, I'll talk more about that in just a second. But that's what we got going on SEC baseball. Softball, Bama's got a shot to do something special this year. I do believe that. We shall see.
You know, out of the top 8 softball matchups, there's 3 SEC matchups that they have already played this year. Number 1, Alabama will play LSU, and number 3, Oklahoma will play Mississippi State, and also number 7, Tennessee will play Georgia. So they've already matched up this year. So those could be really tight matchups. So we'll see what goes on with that.
I need to get up to Steve Moss and see if he's going to go. I can't. I got that thing I got to get done, so I can't go this year. But I'd really like to go. If Bama and Florida are playing Thursday, that would be a great time to go up there and watch them play. If you're in Bay County, if we got two boys play for the Florida Gators from Bay County, you go up there and watch them play Alabama, I guarantee you would have a great, great time. And I tell you, the city of Hoover, they do a great job putting this thing on. They got them guys, police escorts coming from the hotels. They treat this thing like you would not believe. It's food, everything's good about that. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. Have you been, James, have you ever been up there?
I've been to the stadium. I have not actually been to the tournament, though.
It's fun,
I
man.
need to go. It's one of those that I just, I work here. Let's get a press pass. Let's go.
Yeah, they'll definitely honor that you can have a good time. We've been up there in the press box. I saw Andy Burcham, got to visit with him. Chris Stewart. I sat there with Chris Stewart for a long time. And everybody's up there. The food, Glenn, what they serve the people, the media up there is incredible. The food all day long. All the ice cream you've ever think of, you can have all day long. All the snacks, and they feed you meals. It's pretty special. And I went down with Jamie down and interviewed the coaches in the media room. That was pretty cool, too. You'll have a great time to go to the SEC baseball tournament in Hoover, Alabama. All right, let's talk about some of our great people. We get back, we're going to talk about the Auburn Tigers, what's going on with them and baseball and everything else throughout the world of Auburn. We'll talk about it. But right now, if you have any kind of problem, do what I did. I called Stevens Air Conditioning. I said, hey, it's time to get it serviced. Can you get out there? Absolutely. They're there now as we speak. They do incredible work. Stevenson Air Conditioners, local taking care of locals. Number one, not even close. Let's talk about the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, the best seafood, ice cold beer, the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, and the legendary J. Michael's Studio. The man himself, I saw him Sunday there, the man in black. I think he likes Johnny Cash.
You think?
Yeah, great food. You've been there, Glenn, the world-famous J. Michael's Spaghetti.
Absolutely.
Patrick, I've seen you and your beautiful wife in there several times. Great food.
Good food.
Great atmosphere. It's like a museum in there. It's unbelievable. The legendary J. Michael's. Now, if you love Mexican food, we finally got one on Panama City Beach, Pepper's Mexican Grill. We know how good it is over there in town, but now we got one on Panama City Beach Parkway, and we're excited about that. I was there Saturday, and it was outstanding. We had a great, got in about 5 o'clock and had a great time. As a matter of fact, Jill and I split a meal. That chicken quesadilla was incredible. Go check it out today. All you military people, you don't know where to go to lunch? Go to Pepper's Mexican Grill. You're going to get a discount, 10% off your bill. If you buy a draft beer, the next one's free. Same thing with house margaritas. Go check it out, Pepper's Mexican Grill. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Dr. Ward is the answer. He is incredible. He's the best at what he does. 1 in 5 develop it. Doesn't look right, feel right. 5 minutes can save your life. Go get it checked out. Matter of fact, I got an appointment with him tomorrow, and I do got something come up that got to be checked. Got a feeling they're going to be cutting me again, Glenn.
Uh-oh.
But you know what? We pay for it when you're out there. Yeah. No suntan lotion. You get burnt when you're a kid, you're going to pay for it later. I guarantee you that. Put them suntan lotions on and take care of them people. Listen to Dr. Ward every Wednesday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. What time? 7:30. We're right back. Auburn Tigers on board. Here we go.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
Quick Bobby Cox story. He was throwing out the first pitch after he retired. Chipper Jones was catching for him. And after he threw out the first pitch, Chipper came up to him, congratulated him. The umpires came up to him and congratulated him. And then they ejected him one more time. Fantastic.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the south, sunshine and 84. Mostly clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 73, and a wind coming out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a gentle breeze right around 9 miles per hour with a high of 84. About the same at 82 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly sunshine. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish. Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597, 850-896-6597, and online at wheelhousedba.com.
Lace up your running shoes for the 6th annual Jam on the Coast 5K. Presented by Visit Panama City Beach in partnership with Gulf Coast Jam. Join us May 30th for this family-friendly race at Frank Brown Park and running through Gales Trails. Every participant receives a premium race t-shirt and a finisher medal. And that's not all. Registered runners will receive an exclusive coupon for Gulf Coast Jam merch for one of the biggest events of the year. Don't wait. Register now at pcb5k.com.
It's the Coach James Hale Show.
He's the sexiest man on the planet.
Live and local from the J. Michaels Studio on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
Oh, Eagle. Hey, Martha, Kenny, James, Jenna, Patrick. War Eagle, baby. War Eagle. Get out to Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Have yourself a great meal. TVs everywhere.
And yell, hey!
Great place to watch all these softball games, SEC baseball tournament. You can watch it there, right there at the legendary Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. Pat Purnell, city commissioner over there, does a great job. His restaurant is incredible. They treat you like family. They walk in, it's like they know your name. Always got a smile on their face, and the food's unreal. Now, we tell you all the time, you got a big birthday party or big get-together at your house. Call Pat, tell him what you want. They'll have it ready for you when you come pick it up.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people buy their wings all the time for parties. It's unbelievable. All right. Pat, what do you think? Patrick, what do you think? I think Auburn's going to make a bowl game. I think they beat Florida. They beat Florida Gators week 3 at home. I think they got an opportunity to go win 8 games. I just got the number 8 playing in my head for some reason. Now I started to get some pushback about their quarterback situation and everything else, and I said, don't worry about a spring football game. That does not mean anything. But you're an Auburn guy. What are you hearing, and what do you think about the Auburn Tigers going into 2026?
I think they'll be fun. I think that 7-8 games that puts them bowl eligible. They might upset a team.
They're going to mark it down.
I still see they're going to beat somebody they shouldn't, and then lose to somebody they should whoop.
Yeah, I like the coach. I do. I think I like this guy. I love his scheme on the offense side of the ball. They kept his defensive coordinator, which I think was critical. I think they're going to be pretty good. They've been Florida. Florida Gators and Auburn are going to be good. They're going to be the surprise teams. Don't let me down.
If they could have kept some of the skilled positions, especially at wide receiver,
my God. Yeah, no doubt.
It would be a completely different outlook, I think. But
yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, Coleman left for the money.
Big money.
Hey,
big money.
He pulled a Rob Tidwell. Show me the money.
Yeah,
right. Show me the money.
Know, you can't blame him.
I can't blame him.
You can't blame him. All right, this is the last time each team from the SEC won the championship. For Auburn, the last time Auburn's won an SEC championship, you got to go back to 2013. It's the last time the Auburn Tigers have done that. Georgia, last time they won it.
2010, not 2013.
2013.
Well, here's
Georgia.
A question. Have they had a winning record yet?
They ain't had a winning record in 5 years. For 5 years.
Okay.
Georgia, the last time Georgia won the SEC was 2025. Alabama, you got to go back to 2023. I didn't realize this. LSU, you got to go back to 2019. Then it's Auburn. 2013. But I didn't realize this. I didn't. Florida Gators, the last time the Florida Gators won an SEC championship, 2008. Wow. I forgot about that. Tennessee, the Tennessee Volunteers, they haven't won an SEC championship since 1998. Kentucky, your Kentucky Wildcats, huh?
You know who Tennessee beat to win that?
Who?
Auburn.
In the SEC championship game, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Correct.
Kentucky, last time they won an SEC championship, 1976. Glenn, tell me this. When's the last time Ole Miss Rebels won an SEC championship? Y'all know the year?
Gosh.
56?
Ray Graves.
Johnny Vaught was the coach.
Johnny Vaught. 58?
1963.
Okay.
1963. Georgia Tech. Last time they won an SEC championship was back when they were in it. 1952. Who was the coach?
It's got to be.
I think it was Bobby Dodd.
Bobby Dodd, yeah. Bobby Dodd Stadium, man.
Yeah. Tulane. Last time Tulane won the SEC championship. Anybody
48.
know what year? What year?
48.
You're close. 1949. Good job. Mississippi State Bulldogs, Bryant's team. When's the last time they've won an SEC championship? Mississippi State.
Oh, gosh. 83.
83, 1983?
No, 1883, I think is what he was saying.
What do you think, James?
I don't think they've won one.
Huh?
Never.
You say never? Y'all are wrong. World War II, 1941. 1941. The teams that have never won an SEC championship: Arkansas, Missouri,
South Carolina,
Vandy, Texas A&M, South Carolina, Texas. And of course, Texas and Oklahoma hadn't been in it very long.
In Missouri. Yeah, Missouri.
Yeah. You know, they went back and they listed all the teams, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and I looked at Auburn and where they were local, how they do in the time frame. Back in the 70s, they weren't very good. In the 70s, Auburn was the 8th best in the SEC, Glenn, as far as win-loss records. Remember they had the Southern Mississippi former coach, or former player, I think, too, was the head Barfield was the head football coach at the end after Shug, and it didn't go well.
No,
anyway,
the big orange.
Yeah, they came out all orange. He was fired. I think they fired him that day. But anyway, Auburn was six. They won 69 games, lost 40, tied 3. In the 80s, Pat Dye took over. Guess what? Auburn jumped up to number 3 best record in the 80s. 86 wins, 31 losses, 2 ties. In the 1990s, Auburn finished 5th. 72 wins, 40 losses, 3 ties. 1920s, Auburn was 6th best in the SEC. They won 88 games. Everybody started playing more games. Auburn won 88 games, lost 39. 2010s started out really good. Auburn, 5th best in the SEC, national championship. You go back to 2004, you can argue they could have played for it and they didn't get the opportunity. Against USC, Oklahoma did and got killed. I think Auburn would have gave them a game.
I do too. Wasn't that the undefeated year?
Yes, they were loaded.
With Terry Bowden.
Yeah,
And it
no,
was a schedule.
Tuberville was head coach.
It was a scheduling thing. Mercer.
Oh yeah.
Mercer canceled the game and played Oklahoma that year, and that was the difference. Because that was one of the first years of the BCS.
Yeah,
The point system.
and then the year before, I think in the minds of people, Auburn had lost to USC. I think
that was the year after.
No,
they played them the next year.
You sure? I think it was the year before. I'm pretty sure it was the year before. All right, in the that was 2010s, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Auburn 5th best, 87 wins, 45 losses, and then Patrick is falling apart. Auburn's 13th best in the SEC in the 2020s, 33 wins, 40 losses. In my lifetime, I've never seen this happen. I've never seen Auburn been this bad.
Well, you know, there's 2 ways to raise money. You're either up at the top winning all the time, or you're at the bottom of the barrel losing all the time, because the donors will donate to get out of that barrel.
There you go.
Got a point. The 2020s, the only people Auburn were better than was Arkansas. Arkansas was 32-41. Mississippi State, 33-42, and Vandy, which has gotten better, but they were still the worst last place, 26 wins, 40 losses in the decades of the 2020s. It's going to get better. They're going to finish strong this year. Good things are going to happen. And we talked about that. How much time I got? I got enough time? I'm going to talk.
Yeah, you got about like 4 minutes. Let's roll.
All right, let's roll with the Auburn baseball team. Baseball team overall, and you talked about it a minute ago. Overall baseball in the SEC record this year: 17 wins, 13 losses. Overall, you all right?
Yeah.
Overall record. I thought you were having a stroke. Overall record: Auburn 36 wins, 18 losses. At home, Auburn's 21-10. On the road, Auburn's 10-8. Neutral site, Auburn's 5-0. They played Georgia, which is outstanding. When they played Georgia, Georgia was ranked 4th in the country. They played them last Thursday. Georgia 2, Auburn 1, and Auburn was ranked 5th. And that's the one you talked about. They could have won that game. Friday, Georgia, another great game. Georgia 9, Auburn 7. And then, Patrick, on Saturday, Auburn just beat the dog mess out of them, 14-4.
Now, an interesting thing, that was the first series Auburn lost at home all year.
Yeah, and they had won 5 or 6 in a row series they had won.
Yep.
Yeah, it was unreal. Now, they're going to play, we already went over this, they're going to play Wednesday, the 20th. They're the 6th seed in SEC. They will be playing the winner of number 11, Oklahoma, or number 14th, LSU. They will play Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, Auburn will play the winner of that. If Auburn wins that ball game, they'll move on to play number 3 seed Texas A&M. So I think they're going to move on. I do believe they're going to move on and play A&M. What do you think about A&M? I think they got a good shot about beating A&M.
Yeah, I mean, I think any of the teams can make a run in the tournament.
Now, Auburn's softball team, they did not have a good year. They finished the year 14th out of the 15 teams. Vandy, I don't think, had a team in the SEC. Their overall SEC record was only 4 wins, 20 losses. Overall record, Auburn was 27-28. At home, Auburn was 15-11. On the road, Auburn was 2-3. Neutral sites, they did okay. They were 10-4. That is your Auburn update for today. You don't seem too pumped up about their baseball team. I'm pumped up about them. Are you all right with them?
Yeah.
I don't believe you believe in them.
I'm just not a huge baseball person.
Oh, okay. It's not Auburn, then.
No.
Okay.
I mean, once the Cubs went off of WGN and all that stuff, I just kind of lost the love for baseball.
That's me. And
Harry Carey used to sing the 7th inning stretch, and I'd be outside playing, knowing what time he was going to do it. To watch that, and then after that, it's kind of like it doesn't get any better. It just goes downhill from there, right?
Sounds good, baby. Auburn Update's been brought to you by Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. The key word there is Lynn Haven. Pat Perno, city commissioner there, is incredible. His restaurant is unbelievable. They treat you so well. Then they walk in, they got a smile on their face. You know how they are.
Oh, I know.
TV's everywhere. Great place to watch SEC baseball. Great place to watch SEC softball. Great place to just have a great time. That's Beef O'Brady's, Lynn Haven. Love you, Pat. You're already down that way. Let's go see Russ, Amber, and Patrick. Glenn, let's go get that estate sale they got going on at David Adams. It's unbelievable. They got merchandise. It's going to take a while to sell all that stuff. They're going to deal with you. And if you got gold at home, old jewelry, silver, and you want to sell it, take it down there to Russ. Let them look at it.
Yep.
Heck, they might give you a great deal.
They do. They give you a very fair price.
Where are they at?
They are located in Lynn Haven, right there on the main drag. You can't miss it.
You can't miss them, brother. That's great people, no doubt about that. Skin cancer can be deadly. 1 in 5 develop it. Go see Dr. Ward. All it takes is 5 minutes. It can save your life. Listen to him every Wednesday right there on ESPN Northwest Florida. And Patrick, where are you located and what do you do? How can you help us?
Located right here in Panama City. We started the company here in Panama City. We operate here in Panama City. Kids go to school here at local schools. We can get out there, we can get the yard fertilized, get the insects under control, the weeds under control, eliminate them. We can also do your household pest control, keeping the bugs out of the house, mosquitoes, ants. Turf Pro Pest Control on Facebook at Turf Pro PC or our local number at 850-890-5820.
Locals taking care of locals, and believe me, he's local. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida, the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Trey is up next. Hello, Trey.
I just want to tell you that I love you, man. I love this show. I love all the callers. You're a blessing to all of us, but it's just such a blessing in my life since the things that I have been through.
Paul Feinbaum, weeknights, 6 to 10 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Patrick with Turf Pro Pest Control. Do you want a great-looking lawn? Call Turf Pro. We will come out to your property and make a customized plan for your lawn. Then we will do the most important part, execute that plan. Turf Pro is a locally owned and operated company. We take pride in making your lawn beautiful. Call Turf Pro. You will love your lawn. The blue and yellow trucks make your lawn green. Find us on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
Are you feeling tired, weak, or maybe you feel old and cranky? If so, I have the answer. It's Max Fit Sports Nutrition with 2 locations, 23rd Street in the Coronado Plaza and in Pier Park North on Back Beach Road. Max Fit Sports Nutrition has nutritional products and professional dietary plans to get you moving in the right direction. So get off that couch and get to Max Fit Sports Nutrition now. Max Fit Sports Nutrition, where you can try it before you buy it. Hewitt Tire and Auto has been in business in Panama City forever. Locals taking care of locals. From the smallest to the largest vehicles, they do it all. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the experts.
Hewitt Tire and Auto, your certified AAA service center and hometown towing.
Visit them online at HewittTire.com.
On Airport Road in Panama City.
850-769-7323. Hewitt Tire and Auto Center and hometown towing.
And here we go.
The #1 SEC call-in show is now twice as big. The Paul Feinbaum Show. Weekday evening 6 to 10. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We got Patrick in here, Glenn's in here, Big James behind the glass. All right, question for you experts, okay?
Where are they?
Put your your best foot forward, Glenn. Okay. Think about it now.
Is that the left?
Both. 20 in the 20s, 2000 season. James, help us. I want to know the highest paid coaches in college football. And what do you think the salary was in 2000?
2000 or
2000.
2000.
So we're saying in the year 2000.
No other year.
2000 decade.
Saying 2000.
The year 2000. Who was the highest paid coach?
2000 season, highest paid head coaches. We got 10 of them.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to look towards Florida State with Bobby Bowden. They were winning at the time, so I'm going to go with winning programs paying the most.
You are in the right. Top 10, you're right. What number is he? Is he the highest?
He's got to be in the top 4.
What number?
Give me 3.
You're close. Bobby Bowden, the second highest
I'm going
coach.
to throw one at you. Bob Stoops.
Bob Stoops.
At Oklahoma.
Did not make it. That's hard to believe.
I
thought he was on there too.
I forgot who was at Miami at that time.
That was Erickson.
No, nobody from Miami's in the top 10 in 2000.
Was it the old ball coach?
Yes, it was. At #1, Steve Spurrier
He
in
was at South
2000,
Carolina.
making $2.1 million. Bobby Bowden was making $1.5. Who's number 3?
Phil Fulmer.
You're close. Number 4, Philip Fulmer, Tennessee, $1.05 million.
How about
y'all doing good?
Joe Bob.
Joe Pop?
No.
No, really?
No.
Wow. Who was at Michigan that time?
Pete Carroll.
No Michigan.
I'm going to say Pete Carroll.
No.
Wow.
Well, wait, let me check. No.
At USC.
At number 3, it's an SEC school. Number 3, head coach is from an SEC school.
Alabama.
No.
Who was coaching
It'd
at
been at
LSU?
Well, I don't know who the coach was.
Nick Saban.
Okay.
Nick Saban was making $1.25 million in 2000. Number 5, they were from the Big 12. He was an older guy. Turned the program around. They had never won till he got there.
That was at Kansas State.
Kansas State,
Snyder.
yes, $1 million a year. At number 6, actually they're together, the same amount of money. I played for him. He coached at North Carolina and
Coach Brown.
Texas.
Brown at Texas.
Yes, $1 million. Big rival school. Big rival school. Southwestern Conference, 2000.
That'd be
Arkansas.
Nebraska.
Nebraska, Arkansas.
Houston Nutt.
Who was coaching at Oklahoma?
No.
That was Stoops.
No.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Who was a coach?
R.C. Slocum. No.
You're correct. $1 million. We have another millionaire from the Pac-12. He's got a pretty famous guy.
Hey, I'm gonna throw a name that's not on your list, but he was actually there. It was Florida State's defensive coordinator.
Mickey?
Mm-hmm. He was making $1 million back then.
But he was a coordinator, not a head coach.
Who's at number?
He said highest paid coaches.
Who is number 8? Number 8.
Dun, dun, dun,
Pac-12. He's got a radio show now. He's on TV now.
Wow.
His son is a college coach now. What?
New
You are right. Yes, sir. Washington. When he was at Washington, he was making $1 million. At number 9 and number 10, we got number 9, number 10. They both have something in common. At one time, they both coach in the state of Alabama. Who are they? At number 9 and number 10. One made $900,000 that year. The other one made $800,000.
Wow.
Rich Rodriguez?
Well, Tommy Tuberville.
You are correct, sir. $900,000 year 9 at number 9. Number 10. Who is he?
Bill Curry.
2000 now.
Dun, 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 2-hour show. Dun, dun.
Well, at 800,000.
He was a head coach at a school in the Southwestern. I think it was in the Southwestern Conference, or the Big 12. Big 12, I think.
Lou Holtz.
Osborne.
No. Who?
Osborne.
No. He has something to do with Alabama, the state of Alabama.
Bear Bryant.
No. Bear Bryant was dead. Y'all will never get this.
He never died. What are you talking about?
Listen, hear me tell you something. He got embarrassed.
Elvis.
Yes. He got embarrassed big time in a rival game, and I think he was fired that year. He wasn't at TCU at that time, but when he this last year coaching, making at TCU was the 10th highest paid coach. They got beat like 77 to zip or 80 to zip.
Patterson?
No.
No.
He was the former head coach at Alabama.
Shula.
No. And left on his own.
Gosh.
His last Iron Bowl, Tuberville beat him in Tuscaloosa.
Tarkin, or whatever, yeah.
Franchione.
Franchione.
Yes. I knew y'all wouldn't get that one. It never. You know what he was making back then? $800,000. But you know, I'm listening to this list and went through. I don't know if it was CBS, whoever did it, but I'm like you. I thought Stoops was at Oklahoma in 2000. Or was that wasn't he?
I would have thought that. Yeah,
And I would think well, maybe he wouldn't make that much money. Maybe I thought that's the
I
year
doubt
didn't
he
they
quit
win the
because
national
the year before
championship?
he won the
I thought
Florida
he did.
State beat him in the national championship.
And I thought he
in
won
99.
it. And I thought he won it in 2000. Didn't he win it? Oklahoma win it in 2000.
Yeah,
Bob
Heupel was
Stoops
a
the coach
quarterback.
in 2000. He took over the job in '99.
Wow.
And he won it in 2000, right? I guarantee you, 2001 he was up there.
Florida State was in it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, he was AFCA Coach of the Year, Bear Bryant Award winner, Home Depot Coach of the Year, AP Coach of the Year, Eddie Robinson Coach of the Year, all of them for the year 2000 for Stoops.
Okay. All right. How much time? We got time to do it. All right. You're going to have to think about this. This is
I wasn't thinking about the others.
Well, you're going to have to think better than what y'all did this time. Anyway, think back of the best, and it's an opinion, but this one, I think it was I want to say it was by CBS, the top 5 overtime games in college football history. And some of them.
Arkansas LSU is one of them.
Wait a minute.
Because it went to, what, 7 overtimes?
Yeah, something crazy, 7-8 overtimes. That was awesome.
Arkansas who?
LSU.
Was it? I got Arkansas Ole Miss 2015 is what they have at number 5.
There was an Arkansas LSU game that went 7 overtimes.
Yeah. And they don't have it on there. Oh, yeah, they do. 7 overtimes. It was Texas A&M LSU. 7 overtimes. The score was 74-72. That came in at numbered the second best overtime game in college football history. Okay, y'all got one right. Let's keep going.
We got it right, or you had it written down wrong?
I can tell you one I remember was Arizona State, Arizona. This is back in like 96 or 97. The only reason I remember it is there was a guy that took a lot of bets at the place I was at, and they had one of the teams, and it was a 6-point spread, so he thought he was going to win regardless, and they threw an interception for a touchdown, and they covered by 13 or 12.
It didn't make the top 5. All right, come on, y'all, think. What do you think it could be? It had to be some pretty big games. It had to be something.
Wasn't there an Egg Bowl that did 3 or 4 overtimes on a Thanksgiving back in the 2000s?
Didn't make the list. Now, there is an Ole Miss team that didn't make the list. They came in at number 5. Arkansas Ole Miss, 53-52. And Arkansas won that ball game. So you've got 2 of the top 5 all time. Let me help you out with number 4.
Please do.
It has something to do with Auburn. It has something
Auburn,
to do with
Georgia,
Auburn.
I think.
Not Georgia.
Alabama, then.
Not Alabama.
What?
Oh, man.
Top 5 overtime games in college football. Best top 5.
Can we make a call? 215-6290. Somebody, please.
What's that game you asked for help?
Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Are you smarter than a 12-year-old?
At number 4, Auburn, Mississippi State, 2014, 3 overtimes. I don't even remember it. I don't know how it made it, but I don't remember it. All right, you're down to 2. At number 3, this was a classic bowl game. It was a classic. I mean, it was big time.
USC, Texas.
No.
They didn't go to overtime.
No, that didn't go to overtime, but it's still a killer game.
And I'll help you out.
Would it be the Alabama-Clemson game?
No.
Did they go to overtime? Nope.
No. I'll help you out.
Yeah, tell us the answer.
No, I'm not going to do that. Oklahoma and Stoops was involved in it. Unbelievable bowl
Florida
game.
State, Oklahoma.
No. Quit cheating. It was big. The play was so famous they kept showing it back. It was a great play called by this team that upset the mighty Oklahoma Sooners.
Oh, it was
Boise State.
You are correct, Glenn Manley.
So you're going to have Ohio State, Miami is going to be one of them.
It was 2007, Boise State, Oklahoma, and they had
Statue of Liberty, and then the hook and ladder.
Yeah, hook and ladder. There you go. Great job. Now, according to them, the number 1 all-time overtime game. It happened in a national championship game.
Ohio State.
Oh, we got to take a break and come back to this. We got to call it. We're going to take it now or take it after the break?
We'll take a quick call right now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Who is it?
Families, please. Someone please call in.
There you go.
Who is it? It sounds like Elvis. Are you back? Are you out of hiding now?
I'm back. Did y'all finish your list?
No, we got one more, but I think Patrick hit it right. Patrick, what team? The number 1 all-time national champion. It was a national championship game.
The Phantom pass interference, Ohio State, Miami.
You are correct. At number 1. Good job.
Well, you had an answer for us. Go ahead and give it to us.
I had 2 that you're probably not on the list because when you call on the phone, you lose the show. The first overtime game ever in college football was Georgia-Auburn. That one lasted 4 or 5 overtimes. That was the first one ever.
It wasn't even on the list.
I can't believe that.
It was the first one ever, and it went 4 or 5 overtimes.
No, the one that should be on the list, it should be number 1, is 2nd and 26, Alabama-Georgia national championship game. I can't believe that didn't get listed.
That's just one overtime, and that was nothing.
Yeah, okay. That was a pretty big one to me.
And then another one, just 2 years ago, 8 overtimes, the most ever. Georgia Tech.
Dang, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That was last.
overtime.
That was in Athens, wasn't it? I think it was in
I
Athens.
think it was, but I mean, 8 overtimes. How's that not on the list?
Or was it not in Atlanta? Did they play Atlanta last year?
But here's what difference does that make? Why is it not on the list?
8 overtimes. I think it was the most.
I'm gonna call the company and see.
Yeah, you do that.
Those people weren't old enough to remember.
There you go. All right, Conrad, we got to take a break.
No, you don't have to, but you need to.
I need to. There you go. All right, let's talk about some of the great people we got. We love all these guys. Kyle Vandergriff, love him. Listen to him every Friday right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. You're worried about getting a new roof? Don't. You want something built, a barn, in addition to your house. You want to build a schoolhouse, a government building. It doesn't matter. The guy can do it all. TK Vandy Roofing, General Contracting, #1, not even close. And Patrick, what's the best way to get up with you?
You can message us on Facebook at Turpro PC or call our local number at 850-890-5820.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Weather in the Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.
We're up to the minute weather reports all day long.
A chance of thunderstorms and moderate rain.
In-depth storm coverage.
Hurricane Helene.
And breaking weather as it happens.
We do have a tropical storm warning.
ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
This is Anna with ESPN Northwest Florida with your Monday's weather. This afternoon and evening there will be a moderate breeze out of the south, sunshine and 84. Mostly clear skies tonight, slightly cooler at 73, and a wind coming out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a gentle breeze right around 9 miles per hour with a high of 84. About the same at 82 Wednesday, and we'll have mostly sunshine. This forecast is brought to you by Earthworks of Northwest Florida. Thank you for keeping that dial on ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory, or visit online, instantReplaySportsCards.com.
He doesn't always go the extra mile. But when he does, it's because he missed the exit. It's the Coach James Hale Show. Live and local inside the J. Michaels Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back, 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We finally got an expert that can help us out here. We got a phone call, thank God. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Who is this?
This is Big Nick from Southport, sir.
How you doing, sir? You have a good weekend?
I'm doing better.
Well, that's good.
I had a rough week last week. I had to miss a couple of days of work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate you calling. What do you got for us today? Help us out.
Well, I'm trying to figure out something here. They came out with this draft, and they came out with a list of how many primetime, the teams with the most primetime and stuff like that. And it was a question to me. It was like, you got all these legacy teams. Like Dallas is tied for second with a bunch of other teams because that's our so-called America's team. What my question was is like, why wouldn't the Raiders get a primetime game? They have none. They have the number 1 pick. They've got 2 really good quarterbacks, a new head coach that just won the Super Bowl last year. you'd figure that they'd at least get one or two because it's the Raiders, right?
Nobody wants to go to Las Vegas.
You don't have to go to Las Vegas to watch a game. This is for prime time. This is for, like, watching TV.
I know.
But they got no prime time games, man. No, like, Sunday night or Monday. They don't even have a Monday night game, I don't think.
I mean, for me, this is just me speaking. I remember when we started the whole Thursday night football thing, we had a couple of, Thursday night games here and there, and we had to expand this because every single team needed to have a prime time game. Now we have Thursday night games throughout the whole season. We're going off to, play in Africa. We're going off to play in New Zealand. We're going off to play in Russia. We're playing everywhere else. Nobody's playing at their home stadiums anymore. And we don't even get every single team to have a prime time game. We have 5 teams this year not getting a prime time game. We have a team that hasn't seen a primetime game in 4 years now with the Tennessee Titans. But yet, we're going to keep on throwing Patrick Mahomes out there for every single time he does anything, so that way we can have Taylor out there. We are getting too, I hate to say this, but we're getting too saturated with it. If we're not going to get every single team, and we're going to have games 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week, why can't we have every single team get at least one primetime game when we're at least, at minimum, running 3
I can answer that.
primetime games a week? Money.
And it's real simple. It's the maximizing the profit of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders haven't been relevant in, 30 years?
They got that Super Bowl in 01, 02.
Okay, 24 years.
That's a long time.
I mean, and that's really what you're looking at, and and unfortunately, it's going even to college sports. If you're not relevant, you're not on national TV in the prime time.
Yeah, and but that's my whole thing is like we had to deal with this, and the NFL was telling us, we're going to just make sure every single team gets a primetime game, and they did that for a good 5 or 6 years, because I remember the traditional, mid-season Thursday night game of the Titans taking on the Jaguars that we all looked forward to in life. But no, now we don't even got
But the
that.
people in L.A. didn't care.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm a little upset because the NFL season starts on a Wednesday in Seattle. Midweek Seattle.
Wow.
That's just nuts to me. You know how bad traffic is in Seattle? And then you're going to throw prime. You got to be kidding me. Those poor people, man.
Well, the reason they're doing it on a Wednesday is there's actually a federal law that kind of protects high school football out there that says the NFL cannot have only certain games going on at certain times to protect those games. And so if you put it in front of whatever, I think it's September 5th or something like that, they're good to go. And then once that you get back into later November, that's when you'll also start seeing some of these Thursday night games showing up on Thursday afternoons, and that's because of the protected times.
Right.
Wow.
It's just crazy to me, man. I didn't want to play the Patriots anyway, but oh well.
Friday nights are for high school football. They
Exactly.
should play anybody.
Right. Friday nights are high school football.
Saturdays
Saturdays
college.
are college.
There you go.
And NFL on Sunday.
There you go.
And if you guys can't, stop adding games, man. I'm tired as it is. 17 games, 18-week season.
Money.
I thought it was go to church and then go fishing on Sunday.
There you go.
You go to church on Wednesday, too.
If you're going to do anything, just not have the preseason.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or make it one
Or
game.
just move it up. You go mini camp, preseason.
Yeah.
Right after 4th of July, you get your 3 weeks of preseason in, and then it's off to the races start August 1st.
Well, in CFL, they only have 2.
In the preseason, they're on TV, too. They got to make their money. They own a day of the week. They're going to do what they want.
They're
they
super
own a
worried
day of the
about
week.
player safety, too.
Oh, yeah. They really care about the safety. Right. College
Yeah.
they don't care. Believe me.
Well,
Hey, they
all I
want their
know is
finances to be safe.
Yeah.
The Seahawks got a 3-game homestand in November, December.
How good are they going to be?
I don't think they're going to win the division, honestly. I'm being pragmatic here. They have all the tools to do it. It's just a matter of, how some people, we won the Super Bowl. You know how hard it is to get charged up and go win another one?
Yes.
You don't have that desire anymore. You don't have that earnest.
Have you been to a game there? Have you been to a game out there?
Dude, I lived in Seattle. I lived in Washington for 40 years. Yes, I've been to a game.
I keep hearing about how
game
loud it is. Is that stadium's pretty loud, isn't it?
Well, okay, I got tendonitis just from going to a game. Just going to a game. It is unworldly how whoever constructed that architect was a genius, because everything funnels right in there, and there's really no outside noise that you can hear. Like, there's nothing outside the stadium. It's all just, it's like dropping a bomb, because the seats are sitting right on top of the field almost. So everybody's looking down, almost right onto the field. There's not a bad seat in the stadium, really, other than a few poles or whatever, but I'd say there's like 90% of the seats are like 100% viewable of the field.
Wow.
And
Hey,
it's
listen,
incredible.
I hate to do it, but we got to go. Our time is up. Hey, I hope you get to feeling better. Hope everything goes good for you this week.
Oh, it's just cellulitis. I'll get it cured eventually.
All right, buddy. Call us back. Thank you.
Big Nate.
Patrick, let's talk about Turbo Pressure. I use you. Our yard looks gorgeous. You can make any yard look like a golf course. Your truck's throughout Bay Point. And then if you got bugs in the house, spiders, ants, you name it, they can be gone for good too. What's the best way to get up with Turbo Pest Control?
You can go on Facebook and look us up at Turf Pro PC. We have all our information on there. We have our local number, which is 850-890-5820. You can message us on there. We'll get out there and we'll get you taken care of.
And Glenn.
Yes, sir.
That Halloween outfit you wore today is outstanding. Horror at its best.
There you go.
We're out. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Are you sick of the old sports talk, the vanilla opinions, the polite debates? The hosts who are afraid